Are you struggling to accomplish your goals because your mind is all over the place? You're overstressed and overwhelmed? Studies have found that the primary reason why 15% of the people succeed and 85% don't is how they approach their goals. Successful people typically have what is known as a growth mindset or a positive mindset. Now, there are a lot of reasons why people don't have a positive mindset. Maybe there's a lack of goals, negative self-talk, maybe there's some mental health issues, or just a lack of ambition, procrastination, the list goes on and on. And in today's video, we're going to talk about 10 techniques that I have used to help me to propel myself towards my goals and to live a transformed life. Before we get started, my name is Carrie Stone, and this is Carry On, where we talk all things money, movement, and mindset. And today, we're talking mindset, because success in any form starts in the mind. Over the last year, I have developed a mindset routine that just comes naturally to me now. But each one of these things has made a huge difference in my life. And the first one is 4-7-8 breathing. I'm not sure where I picked this up, but somewhere along the way in the last year, this came to my attention. And at first, I thought, this is insane. It couldn't change anything. But indeed, it did. And 4-7-8 breathing is simply this. You breathe in for 4, hold for 7, and release for 8. As soon as I wake up in the morning, that is the first thing I do. Before I do anything else, I do 4-7-8 breathing, and I probably do it for a minute. And then I do it again throughout the day if I'm feeling overwhelmed or stressed. And I do it again before I go to bed, and it helps me to fall asleep more quickly. This technique has been shown to help overcome anxiety, and it lowers blood pressure and it improves sleep quality. There have been so many benefits found with it, and I can say from personal experience, it truly does work. So give that a try and let me know what you think. Number 2 is praying in ACTS. And ACTS is an acronym. It means to acknowledge, confession, thanksgiving, and supplication. Praying in this way has revolutionized my prayer time. When I start with acknowledging who God is, it doesn't just glorify him, it builds me up. It reminds me of who my Creator is. Confessing of sins helps me to start my day with a blank slate. And it makes me very conscious of what I'm doing, how I'm working, what I'm saying, what I'm thinking. It has really helped me to start the day in a very solid place. Thanksgiving is always one of my favorites. Even before I found out about ACTS, I would always lay in bed and express gratitude for being alive, having the ability to stand and walk and do. It's just a good practice to always have an attitude of gratitude. And then supplication is just a reminder that this world isn't all about you. It's a time to think about other people, to pray about your family members, your neighbors, your community, your world, people around you, our nation. There's a lot to pray for. And so it's just a great time to just pour those things out before you start your day. And number 3, meditation. Meditation comes in all different forms, and everybody has their own thing. For those of us who have a little bit of ADHD, it can be hard sometimes to sit still and think. But, it's helpful to take that time undisturbed and in silence to just be. And I use that time to think on scripture, to dwell on a problem I'm trying to solve. because just getting in silence, even for 5 minutes, can help to bring up the solutions. And sometimes I just will do it to think about nothing. And my creative mind is able to just flow. And it's just really valuable to take that time to just be and allow your mind to go places you don't normally give it time to go to. Right now, I'm just happy if I can meditate for 15 minutes, but that step has helped me to calm myself and to answer problems. So I encourage you to try that. Number 4 is the 3 Gs. Every day, I open my journal and I write 3 things I'm grateful for, 3 things that were gains from the day before, and 3 things that are my goals for the current day. And that has been a really great exercise. Gratitude is powerful. Living in entitlement and feeling like everybody owes you is not empowering, and it will not make you successful. But being grateful and expressing gratitude, it's just magic. So be grateful and acknowledge your gains in life, no matter how small they are. Everything is valuable. Number 5, avoid the 3 N's: negativity, news, and narcissist. All 3 of these things will not work in your favor. Negativity of any kind, whether it's the way you're talking to yourself or the entertainment that you're watching or listening to, negativity will destroy you. It will not work in your favor. So cut it out. News is meant to keep you anxious and afraid. I can guarantee if the world is ending, somebody will tell you, but your life will be happier and freer without the news. And narcissist, listen to me now. If you keep trying to fix the narcissist in your life, you will do nothing but stress your own life out. You can't change them. Only they can change themselves. So save your energy for the things and the people that matter, and let the narcissist just deal with themselves. 6, seek positivity in everything, in what you read, in what you watch, in the people you hang out with, in how you talk to yourself. Seek positivity. When I was 17, my mother gave me a book called Why Some Positive Thinkers Get Powerful Results. I just read it again recently and it just made me so happy. Look, I can't even say positivity without smiling, because positivity is just happy. It's good. And why don't you want more of that? Like, why not positivity? You get a choice in how you live your life. You can live it negatively or positively. I choose positively. I'm choosing positivity, and I want you to choose it too, because it will help to propel you on your path to your dreams. So choose positivity in everything and watch how your life changes for the better. Number 7, find time for joy. Even if it's just 5 minutes, find time for joy. Lately, I've been waking at 4:30. I don't know why. So I've just chosen to find the good in it. And I keep getting up and going downstairs and getting my cup of coffee. And I've been able to catch the sunrise. And I'll stand out on the deck with my cup of coffee, singing as I watch the sunrise. And it has brought me so much joy. A wonderful woman just gave me a book on new hymns. And I've taken 5 minutes every day just to sit down and play through a couple of those. And that's brought me joy. So sing, play an instrument, paint, draw, write, whatever it is that brings you just innocent joy. Do that. Just 5 minutes. 5 minutes a day. You can find that time to find some joy. 5 minutes a day. And number 8, dwell on the truth. This is a hard one because sometimes hard things are happening to us. And the truth is, they are hard. Last year at this time, for like a 5-month period of time, just hard things kept happening. And the truth was, people hurt me. The truth was, people lied. The truth was, people did harmful things. I could have dwelled on that, but instead, I chose to see the other side of the truth. And the other side was, I had opportunity here to grow as a person. I had opportunity to build my character. And I took that opportunity. And I chose to see the truth as, yes, this did happen, but I get to make something else happen. I took the responsibility from my side and I followed that truth. And that totally changed my life. So dwell on the truth. One of my favorite scriptures says, think on what is real and true and of good rapport. So I encourage you to think on the truth. Number 9, rewrite the questions. When we're struggling, it is really easy to say things like, why can't I this? How come I'm such an idiot? Why do people keep blah, blah, blah? And instead, we change the questions. How can I? How can I turn this around for myself? What steps can I take that will help to make this situation better? It's all in the questions. As a coach, I know how important questions are. So I know the power of the question. So ask yourself the questions, but ask them in the right way, not in a negative way, but in a positive one. How can I grow in this situation? How can I get this list accomplished tomorrow in a way that I'll be proud of at the end of the day? Ask yourself the right questions. And number 10, identify the areas in your life that need to change and then find a way to change them. Last year at this time, I had several coaching clients who had neurodivergence. And so I was studying obsessively for these people so I could help them with their neurodivergence to, overcome and to do their jobs better. And in the process, it's but I realized, oh my goodness, I am so ADHD. This is crazy. Because see, I'm an 80s gal. In the 80s, we didn't label and we didn't medicate. And we just did. We overcame. We were overcomers. And if you're a woman in the 80s, you overcame and you did everything perfectly. And that was the only choice. So I knew I had always been told I was hyperactive, and my report cards always said, talks too much in class and fidgets and, all the classic ADHD things. But after my sickness, I think my symptoms got worse. And I was noticing this, and I saw it a lot more as I was studying the neurodivergence. And so I discovered this. Now, I am not being sponsored by Everyday Dose. I just like this product. So I have found this, and I will link it in the description below so you can try it yourself if you need some calming of your brain. But I have found when I use this, when I put it in my coffee in the morning, And I don't taste it or anything in there. It just tastes like coffee. But it has helped to calm me, and I'm able to get more done, and I'm able to focus more on things much better than I could before I started taking this. So I looked for areas that I needed growth, and then I found solutions to those things. If you'd like help on how to identify problem areas in your life, check out this video right here. So that's it. Those are the 10 steps to building a better mindset so that you can be part of the 15% and not the 85%. You want to be accomplishing your goals and living your dreams, and I want you doing that too. Let me know in the comments below any mindset practices you have. I'd love to read them. And until next time, carry on.